Welcome, everyone.
Blite Nation, what is good?
Ian and Vito, and soon to be joined by Liz, which you'll be catching in the live stream.
Yep.
Yep. But Ian and Vito, we're back again with another black and white reactions.
Another day, another reaction, another grind, another moment.
Now you guys are gonna see this same intro repeated a lot over this week.
So this is gonna be repeated in a lot of videos. So what we're really doing is we're taking a lot of the videos from the live stream and we're just cutting up and we're putting them out.
So pretty much most of our videos for this week are already done. If you want to go, we got a 5-hour live. If you want to catch it, feel free.
So like if you see editing and transitioning throughout the video, that's why. We're just cutting it up and then putting out the videos for people who missed the live.
Right. So definitely, if you want to catch everything in the entirety, go catch the live. If not, you guys will catch this nice little snippet from one of our reactions that we did.
So right after this, it'll transition right to a video, and after that, we'll have a transition of the end of the video, and then ta-da.
So enjoy the reaction, guys.
Later, y'all. Now we're gonna listen to this new Tom MacDonald Brainwashed because eventually we're gonna have to upload it as a reaction.
And if Hog, we don't hate Tom MacDonald.
Yeah, so like it's weird. A lot of the Tom MacDonald fans think like we specifically hate Tom
because
MacDonald
of that song.
Because we didn't agree with everything he said in the 7-minute and 31-second song. Yeah, I forget the name of it. Was it like
Don't
look down?
Don't look down.
Yeah,
like he doesn't look down.
So like everyone, like all Tom MacDonald fans think that we hate Tom MacDonald now.
So far, that's like the only song I didn't like.
Which we've praised him in every song, other song he's did. I just didn't like the cockiness in the song.
Exactly.
There was a lot of cockiness.
He put himself way up there, and it's like you don't.
It's like you're not there yet.
You'll get a lot more further being more humble and getting your way up there.
Yeah, that part I just didn't.
You can flex, but there's a way to flex.
Yeah,
and
I just
like
thought
the wrong way to flex from it.
You didn't need to do all that. But all right. So yeah, we got Tom MacDonald, Brainwashed. Let's see how messed up we are in society now.
Right.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young.
He's got a point there.
It's Memorial Day.
Yeah, we have a month to dedicate people who have a sexual preference, but we have one day to celebrate the men and women that died for our freedom.
What does that tell you?
What does that tell you?
What's more important?
And I have no problem with there being.
By the way, the BTS video is called "Difference Between Sports Fans and Boy Bands." But okay,
definitely,
we got you, honey.
I have no problem with Pride Month. Have your celebration.
Me either, but
you know what I mean. But we have a whole month to celebrate Pride. But one day to celebrate the men and women that died to have our freedom. Technically, I think there might be 2 if you have Veterans Day and Memorial Day.
I think I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just brainstorming and putting ideas to spark conversation. So feel free if anyone wants to challenge my idea of thinking, go ahead. I think the reason why we have a Pride Month is because for so long, gay people were considered abominations to society.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
But why would we even be allowed to have a Pride Month without the men and women that died to allow them to be free?
So, like, I mean, I guess you could equal out, have a military month. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we have a Veteran Celebration Month?
I mean, that's
you know
a reasonable question.
It is, isn't it?
I can't really...
Isn't it?
Reasonable question.
I think the men and women that sacrifice themselves deserve more than a day.
Do you come live only on Saturday? As of right now.
As of right now, yes.
I like how honest you are. I mean, we
try to.
We appreciate it.
That's just who we are.
Yeah, like I really don't gotta. I mean, there's certain things I can't say on YouTube only because
we'll instantly if we say a certain words or buzz things, the stream will get canceled instantly.
Yeah,
and we'll have to re-upload it. It's weird how YouTube has like buzzwords that will shut this thing off instantly.
Or just like Independence Day. Like I think that should have been like a little longer because people work.
So Honey is confused by what you mean, Vito. I think in your military thing, or what you were saying.
What I mean by is people who, in like the Marines, the Air Force, the men and women throughout the years who have died to keep America free.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we have a Memorial Day over here. We take one day to celebrate the men and women who have the reason that we're free. And what I mean by the only reason that we have a Pride Month is because we have the ability, because we're free, to be able to put that forth to allow it. Imagine if we were a country that didn't. Like say, which is some country. There's some countries in the Middle East that are against Pride Month.
Because a party for heterosexual is boring and inconsiderate normality in society. So why having a party for us? Because a party for heterosexual is boring. And okay. So, honey, do you mean like, for example, if you had a party for like heterosexual, do you mean like it's not like trendy enough? Is that what you mean? Because I see what you're saying. It would be boring and. Do you mean inconsiderate or considerate?
No. I wasn't talking about the pride of the LGBT community. I was talking about just the celebration of that month. If they deserve to have their celebration. I'm not saying anything bad about that. To me,
I thought it was a little like I can get the whole military appreciation celebration. I can get that. To me, I find it a little weird when people say like, "Well, why isn't there a straight Pride Month?" And I'm like,
it's supposed to be Pride Month.
It's
honestly supposed to be your pride in your sexual preference. It's not supposed to be just about being gay.
Like,
even though it mostly is about.
To me,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand the importance of straight pride.
Well, but you see what I mean? If you actually look at what Pride Month is supposed to be,
it should normal
be right
to everybody's eyes.
True.
But it should be pride in yourself. That's what Pride Month should be.
Yeah, your pride to being who you are.
Exactly. You should have pride in yourself.
Oh, so you're saying with Pride Month, just let straight, gay, bi, everybody do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Be who they want to be. Like,
okay, I see.
They're free to be who they want to be.
And then if you got the straight people who want to support the gay people, let them do. I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
What's wrong with that?
Okay,
like, I would go to one of those. I never been.
I see what you're saying. That make a little bit more sense. Yes. Now you break it down. That make a little bit more sense. I mean, if every sexuality need their own day in the Pride Month, shouldn't there be a day for every race that has been oppressed for so many years? When Ian said, because it's... That's a good point, too. Mm-hmm. That's a good point, too, Marshall. I can't disagree there. You do have a point.
To be fair, you could almost say almost any race has been oppressed at some point in history. If you go back and look through history.
I mean, white people were oppressed if they were white and poor.
But the Irish and
that's true. The Irish were treated like shit.
The Irish they were Irish slaves for the longest time too.
They were treated like shit.
I'm not gonna say or compare it to what slavery was.
Yeah, Polish people weren't treated.
But you know what I mean.
Fairly either.
If you go back and sit there and you could look at almost any race, and there could be a day for almost any race.
I see what you're saying, Marshall.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying, Marshall.
And there's straight people that want a Pride Month as if we need one. Like, I think the reason why gay people have an issue with like a straight pride, I can understand. It's because straight people were never like considered abominations or beaten in public for liking the opposite sex.
Exactly.
I get why it triggers gay.
And honestly,
I get it.
But they were. Interracial couples were beaten and hated upon.
That's true too.
To be fair, they were.
That's true too. They still are today. Some people, some reason, still have an issue with black and white people.
You should see the looks that we get when we're out at places.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's insane. We laugh. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious. But the looks that we get when we're in places, it's hilarious.
People just need to mind their business. But I see what you're saying. If all types of holidays are expressed like Pride Month, is Wednesday...
Have every day a different holiday?
Interesting.
You almost could if you actually want to celebrate everything.
I feel like there's a lot of a lot of channel.
They won't even touch the subject.
They wouldn't even touch this because they're afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you guys understood French so I can get what you. It's okay, honey. It's okay. We're
probably confusing the hell out of her.
I know. I feel bad. We're confusing, honey.
She's trying to translate it to English for herself. I'm sorry, honey.
To me, with hate in any way, I don't see the point of it. Like, why do you have that much hate inside of you?
Seriously, racism I see is stupid because honestly, you're hating somebody because they can block the sun better than you.
Honestly, I need less sunscreen than Vito.
That's all it comes down to.
Me and Liz need less sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to. You're mad because they can block the sun better than you. Or you're mad because they can't block it as well as you.
Oh no, man. It's just the world. I don't know.
You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Fucking people, dude.
We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mass is gonna.
The only reason why I had an issue with Caitlyn Jenner is because society acted like she was the first person to become transgender.
No, she was
and I was like, that's
famous
like
person.
You all get like I have no issue with the Courage Award. I got no fucking issue with it. But the way they hyped it up, I was like, do you not know who Laverne Cox is from Orange is the... Like, stop acting like Caitlyn was the first person to ever publicly say, I'm transgender. Like,
I know.
Y'all act like she was the first human being in the history of humanity to change, to do it. You gotta stop that.
Oh, okay, honey, I got you. And I believe we have a still here, Krishna, reaction on our channel.
I think so. I believe we do.
Save us is duct tape on their mouths, don't speak. We don't need the deformed police, need the deformed the media who lies through their teeth like.
Oh, yes.
I agree with that, because the media is not telling you, no matter what country you're in, the media is lying to you. They're telling you a story, not the story.
Yeah, exactly.
They're telling you what they want you to know, not what we should know.
So, honey, the person we were talking about who's transgender is Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, she was he.
Think of the Kardashians.
She now, pretty much. She was a decathlon winner.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s. At the time, he won against all odds. He beat, like, the doped-up Russian.
Yeah. Oh, AJ, you good? You good, bro? Drop your request in. We'll get to it. You good, bro?
I think we actually have a Sazi mod. Do we have that on the channel yet? Or I don't think we have that cut up yet.
We might have it in the last live.
Yeah, we haven't cut it up yet.
We just might have cut it up yet. Because I think Sazi... Yeah, we just might not have cut it up yet.
Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big...
Thank you. Honestly, I think that's the one reason why marijuana has not been federally legal yet.
Because marijuana actually fixes shit.
Because Big Pharma it doesn't want to lose money.
No.
That's the reason why.
Honestly, if they really wanted to cure cancer, it'd be cured.
Yeah, I
There's
believe
no money
there's
in
a
the
cure for cancer.
I do too.
Yeah, I believe there is
It's
too.
just they want money.
It's because it's $1 billion industry.
All I gotta say, Magic Johnson was cured of AIDS.
Yeah, but not everybody got Magic Johnson money.
That's my point. If Magic,
That's crazy.
There's cures.
Yeah. Yay, Ian into the lid.
It makes you wonder, what else do they actually have cures for that they won't release because there's no money in it?
Well, it's like the Dr. Sebi guy. He had documented proof that he could cure AIDS, diabetes, and some cancers, and he's dead.
Oh yeah, they probably murdered him.
Yeah. Once again, we don't want to speak medical fact because we got a whole shit to deal with.
Yeah. This is our pure opinion.
Yeah, this is just opinion.
Nothing
please,
is fact.
guys. Please, God, do not take anything. Like, do not medically quote us on anything. Please, God.
If nobody's sick, they make no money.
It's just like I believe that the pills that you take, like my mom takes like a whole bunch of pills, and I feel like that's gonna kill her slowly. It might take the pain away. It might take some discomfort away. but it's just gonna kill you slowly.
It's again.
There's natural things out there that can actually heal you. It's just people are so lazy. In general, people are lazy to look for it.
Exactly, honey.
That's-
Caitlyn Jenner's not the first transgender woman of all. Like, she's not. Want me to play?
Yeah.
Oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
He's got a point there too. Mm-hmm. If a white guy acts one way, he's acting too black. If he goes the other way, he's acting too white.
Guys, ignore the subject. You can get. Listen,
Dude,
it's too late. The amount of shit we done said in reaction. Me and Vito done said in reaction.
Dude, we're not. This channel, we're gonna refuse to ignore tough subjects.
Like,
we will attack tough subjents no matter how big.
I mean, if we get an email from YouTube, I'm gonna just respond and be like, I'm a private citizen.
Yeah. All we're doing on this channel is giving 100% opinion. If we have a fact about anything, we'll have it linked below.
Yeah, exactly. If we give you a fact, we'll give you a source.
But we have, but again, we have to say this is all our opinion.
Yeah, once again, this is all of our opinion. We don't need.
Even if one of our opinions happens to be a fact, it is still our opinion that it is a fact.
It's a freedom of speech. Come on.
Yeah, we really just speaking our minds.
You guys have no idea the loopholes you have to jump through.
Oh, the comments we get. Some of the.
Acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Yep.
Bro, this is why I be trying to say, like, this is why, like, honestly, low key, me and Vito, like, behind scene, like, off camera, we've looked at Democratic stuff, and we looked at Republican stuff. And it's like, if you really think about it, like, both sides are full of shit.
Oh, they are.
So it's like, but then see, if me and Vito say like we're publicly independent, we're called like communists.
Yeah.
And so, that's just not what an independent is.
No.
Like it just means we don't agree with either side. Like we think for ourselves.
Exactly.
Like, but yeah, you can't.
I think most of the political shit's bullshit right now.
Like it's crazy. It's for trends, man.
Yep.
Everything is just to see what sticks.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us, but we won't let freedom die.
That's what he's getting at, okay, because the government and the media and everybody is trying to brainwash you. They're trying to get you to think a certain way. They're trying to get you to think that your brother or your neighbor, because he believes in a certain thing, is evil. And
that goes for, honestly, that goes for anybody in any country.
And that's terrible that you get jailed if you criticize your government.
That's ridiculous. But it goes for, honestly, any country, anywhere in the world. Just because someone has a position of authority doesn't mean you have to treat it like gospel.
Exactly.
Because doctors are wrong sometimes.
YouTube took that away. About criticizing his government.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's YouTube for you.
in real time.
Yeah, it's YouTube for you.
The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody think a team start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe, cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech.
That's true, man. Damn, that shit is tough, bro. Tom on that shit. I'm ready for all the hog fans to be like, "Oh, you don't know Tom. You don't know." I'm ready for those comments.
Yeah, I'm straight up loving with Tom.
He's speaking
straight truth on this one.
This is pretty. Yeah.
He's not far off on anything on
Just
this
because you white doesn't mean you have to be Republican, and just because you're black doesn't mean you have to be a Democrat.
Exactly.
And not all liberals are dumb, and not all conservatives are racist. That is
The only way you come to actually great good solution is taking ideas from both sides and actually figuring out a solution.
If you get famous guys, you better shout me out in your first fan plus to get, so I can. I'll give you a shout out if I get famous. Hey, we got you, honey. We got you.
We got you, honey. You're one of the day ones. We got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
People can't handle the truth. That's what it is.
News fake, woke, distract, and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm sick of. Or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified.
Got a point. Why would people be happy with the government being the only one allowed to have a gun?
We have the right to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
I can't say what I want to say on here because it's gonna get flagged.
I know.
And the comparison that I want to make, it's gonna get flagged, so I can't say it.
I know. Maybe we'll make it in a separate video.
Yeah, it's gonna get flagged if I say it in this, so I can't say.
That's a different conversation for a different video, so we don't lose this whole live.
Yeah.
To reinforce division, it convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system.
Damn.
Yep. He only makes this type. I don't think YouTube doesn't push him. He actually gets throttled on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Apple
It's
Music
just
His
his
fans
fan
actually
base
do
just push him.
YouTube doesn't push him because they keep him off the trending page. He's only on the trending page this time because of all the noise he made last time about it.
Bro, he only makes this type of songs. That's why YouTube is pushing him.
No, I wouldn't listen to this on a loop. No.
Nah. I'm not okay with you guys having. So honey, I understand people's fear of guns. I do. The way I kind of see is, I can understand how guns make a person nervous. I can. I can understand why people who want stronger guns. I'm not saying you shouldn't have the right to defend yourself. I'm not saying that. What I say is, I see both arguments. I see the people who have witnessed mass shootings, and it then makes them think differently about weapons. So I get that. But at the same time, I get the other side of people saying, don't punish responsible gun owners for one person acting, for one person doing something. So I get both sides. I think the problem with it is both sides think they're correct and refuse to hear the other person. Right. So it's like, if you have a person who's been involved in a school shooting, just because you haven't been involved in a school shooting, you can't eliminate how that person feels.
No, you can't eliminate it.
Exactly.
You can't. That person witnessed something traumatic. Just because you weren't shot at in a school doesn't mean it didn't happen to someone else in the world. So that's why I get both sides. Yeah, I do. Yes, and I don't think necessarily it's because mostly because guns. I think it's because our country does, and a lot of other countries in the world too, we don't take mental health as seriously as it should be taken. That's
one of the biggest issues. Yes.
That's one of the problems. And people think just because people think like school kids getting bullied, like people don't think it exists when it freaking does.
It only takes one life to save another life.
Quite honestly,
if you get what I mean about
look
that.
At New York, Chicago, Detroit, and California have the strictest gun laws in the country.
Along with Connecticut too.
Connecticut's not as strict as those places. They really aren't.
Huh.
The 4 places I just mentioned, they are the strictest in the country. Have some of the worst crime in the country.
I agree with that. It comes to the. I do. Like.
So. You see what I'm getting at with that?
Like, to me, I think, like, people, like...
My point is, by restricting actual responsible gun owners doesn't take the crime off the streets, because the bad people that want to do the crime are going to do crime either way. Whether they do it with a gun, whether they do it with a knife, whether they do it with a baseball bat, with a crow. Bad people are going to do bad things, whether there's a law about it or not.
I can agree with that. I can agree.
All I'm saying is, I want to have a way to stop the bad person, whether they're doing it or not. You know what I mean?
Yes, and also, like, people who the people who are for gun control, I get your stance on it. I understand it. I don't agree with everything you say, but I understand your opinion about it. But you cannot. I disagree with punishing someone who is a responsible, law-abiding gun owner.
Exactly.
Don't punish them.
Yes, even if they make guns illegal, crime will still happen.
Would you ever go to Compton? I mean, I go to Compton if I can see like Kendrick Lamar and shit, but I don't like.
I'll go to Compton if I can go strapped. I'm not going not strapped.
But like that's like a lot of people who like get up like when you see a lot of people say, "Oh, are you afraid to go to Chicago?"
Honey,
Like,
somebody almost took you off the street.
what happened?
Remember what you were almost taken. Wouldn't you have rather had something on you to be able to stop that situation? Whether it be a taser, I'm not even saying a firearm, pepper spray, a taser or something to be able to get away.
Protect yourself.
I get like why people want to like I get it. My whole thing is people should have the right.
Thank God you were safe.
People should have the right to defend themselves, but also people should. I get the argument of people should have the right to defend themselves, and then the people who don't like guns, they also have the right to feel safe in their own community.
It's purely for situations like that, honey, are why people should be able to defend themselves.
Honey, I get it, honey. You have every right to that. You should not be. You have every right to that. If you don't like guns, that's your opinion.
Exactly.
That's your opinion.
Honestly, go back 200, 1,000 years. What did humans will always find a way to kill themselves, whether they're using rocks and sticks.
And then John's correct. If you wear the wrong color and the wrong hood, you get killed. Yep. That's true too.
Yep.
Not even just. You could just be minding your business. Like if you wear red in the blue neighborhood,
you're done.
You could. That could be your last day.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Damn, you can't even have a pepper spray in France?
You see my point, honey? Even you should
Hey, don't spam.
You should have a means to be able to defend yourself.
Also, a homemade gun is called a kata in India.
But you see, that's not considered a gun, so he can go on and build it.
Exactly.
It's just as lethal.
Sharik, what up? Don't spam. Ashish, don't spam.
We see
it, but don't spam.
Step 1, Train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us.
Damn.
Cause we're
Spit it out.
ready to fight. Trying to brainwash
No, I
us.
can't stand mumble rap.
But we
No, I
won't
can't
let
either.
freedom
I like how he broke
He
that
broke
down.
that down.
Yeah. He gave y'all step by step.
Start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Damn.
It was good.
I gotta give him that.
I gotta give him
I gotta
that.
give him credit on
All
that one.
facts.
That was
It
straight
all
facts.
facts. All facts.
That was that real shit.
Yep.
That was that real.
I like that one. I should like that one.
I
Brought
can't lie on
conversation
that.
to the table on that one.
I can't lie on that at all.
Well, everyone, hope you enjoyed that reaction. Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today.
Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to be doing.
Hit that notification bell. Give this a share because it does help the channel out.
Hope everyone enjoyed it.
And hey, we'll see y'all in the next one.
Later, y'all.